Dreamers Pro has not said one thing about the statue ceremony. He hasn't talked about the details of the statue. He never talked about why the pose was chosen about the statue. He didn't talk about the stats that are etched into the statue. He is crying about one man potentially not being at the statue ceremony, and that's LeBron James. He didn't talk to you guys about Michael Jordan not being there. He didn't even talk to you guys about Shaquille O'Neal not being there. Another Laker legend, Kobe Bryant's teammate, a guy that's responsible for 3 of Kobe Bryant's championships. He was not there. He only cares about LeBron James, and then he pretends, and he tries to even ask this question. You guys say, why do I care if he was there? Yes, we do want to know. Why do you care if he was there? And he tries to answer it. And we'll get to that in the reaction video. But I did some research into what might be wrong with Dreamers Pro, and I'm going to give you my diagnosis for him. And when we react to this video, I want to see if this diagnosis holds true. Let me put this up on the screen, you guys. Did some research into Dreamers Pro. Based on my research, you guys, the psychological term for Dreamers Pro is parasocial antagonism. He is a parasocial antagonist. This is as defined by psychologists. In the context of Dreamers Pro's content about LeBron James, it says if the focus frequently shifts away from basketball to criticize non-basketball related endeavors in an attempt to undermine his status as a great player, this could be seen as parasocial antagonism. This term can describe a situation where the content creator develops a one-sided antagonistic relationship with the celebrity, often characterized by excessive criticism, scrutiny, and negative bias that goes beyond professional critique into the personal territory. I want you guys to ask yourself, how accurate is that when we're talking about Dreamers Pro? Even if we dive a little bit deeper into this, right? When we dive a little bit deeper into this, why this happens? The number one reason why this happens, it states confirmation bias. It says this is the tendency to search for, interpret, favor, and recall information in a way that confirms one's pre-existing beliefs or hypothesis. A content creator might focus on negative aspects or non-relevant details about LeBron to confirm their own narrative about his legacy. Let's go to the next one. The social identity theory. This theory suggests that individuals derive part of their identity from the groups to which they belong, including sports fandoms. Criticizing a rival or opposing figure like LeBron can be a way to bolster one's own identity and sense of belonging to a group or fandom. Dreamers Pro wants to belong. Yes, Dreamers Pro, this is a class. This is a class, Dreamers Pro. And look, I will invite you up to the class. You can't, what you appear now when we're teaching the people? You appear now when I finally respond. Dreamers Pro, you said this channel was trash. You said it was trash. I'm fine with the critique, but you are back. Remember, y'all, he's back of his own volition. We didn't ask him to be here. He came back, which is probably another psychological condition. Going to places where you're not even wanted or welcome, but you are actually welcome here on FYF Sports, and we'll drop the link. right? Because just like last time, I treated you with kindness and respect, and we'll do it again, Dreamers Pro. We'll treat you with more kindness and respect. I mean, it's fine if you want to run to your subscribers and you want to claim that, oh, he's friends with the locker room and they teamed up against me. No, we did not team up against you. I didn't know Gil would come and ether you like that. And I didn't know Legend of Winning would come up and have his own opinion about you. These were the things that you did of your own volition, Dreamers Pro. And we are diagnosing it here today on FYF Sports. Let's go to the next one. So with the social identity theory, you guys, I believe this one applies to Dreamers Pro because what do you hear? It says, criticizing a rival or opposing figure like LeBron can be a way to bolster one's own identity and sense of belonging to a different group or fandom. Remember when Legend of Winning asked Dreamers Pro who Michael Jordan defended? And Dreamers Pro said Charles Barkley. Dreamers Pro, you are not a part of the basketball community if you believe that one of the primary defenders on Michael Jordan in the 90s was Charles Barkley. You are a pretender in this community trying to belong. You have not done one video with regards to a real basketball breakdown ever on LeBron James. Yet you staunchly say he's not one of the greatest. You staunchly say Michael Jordan's the GOAT. You don't know who Michael Jordan defended. You don't know who Michael Jordan played. You don't know who Michael Jordan said was his toughest competition of the 90s. These are things that we actually talk about on real basketball channels. This is why it's so easy for Gilbert Arenas to make show after show dissecting anything you say with regards to basketball, because you don't belong to this community, Dreamers Pro. The social identity theory indicates and it showcases that you do not belong here, Dreamers Pro. This is why on the last show, I said you belong on the drama side of things. I said you talk about the drama side, which is why some of the only people that shout you out, like Jason Whitlock and who is the other guy? I can't remember his name. They're drama content creators. They don't even talk about the game. This is not your sector, Dreamers Pro. And if you want to actually come up here and talk basketball, the link is in the chat specifically for Dreamers Pro, because we can start talking the X's and O's. We can talk about LeBron's competition. Yes, O'Shea Duke Jackson. We can talk real basketball to see what you actually know about the game, as opposed to you talking about all of these non-related things. Let's get to the next one, you guys. Let's not harp on it too long. And I'm going to leave this parasocial antagonism up on the screen. Let's go to the next one. It's called the echo chamber effect. Content creators like Dreamers Pro operate within social media and digital platforms that often reinforce specific viewpoints, amplifying their own beliefs and biases without exposure to counter arguments. This can intensify negative sentiments and lead to a more obsessive focus on certain narratives. How do we know this is true with regards to Dreamers Pro? Dreamers Pro himself came on this platform and said, I've shared the Pull Up podcast videos. I've pulled up to his live streams. Why? Because he supports you and he agrees with you, because you two are Clipper fans. You only surround yourself and you only like people that agree with you or they have similar takes to you. You are never open to any counter arguments, just like when I pulled you up on the show and I showed you legitimate evidence from multiple sources that indicated that LeBron was at the memorial, and you still could not fix your mouth to say, I retract that statement and I was wrong. You still couldn't do it. The evidence was sitting in your face. Not only that, Dreamers Pro, You went to your own channel and you lied. You told your fan base it was the LA Times. I told you it was the New York Times. It was the LA Times. It was the Philadelphia Inquirer. It was multiple news outlets that said they saw him there. And there are multiple basketball players, WNBA and NBA, who have said he was there. And this is all documented. And you push back against real facts. Why? Because my counter arguments did not support the narrative that you want to be around. The locker room being in my chat was not in support of anything that you agree with. So when you immediately saw the locker room, what did Dreamers Pro do, you guys? Oh, you cool with the locker room? Oh, you two must be working together against me. No, we're not working together against you. I told the locker room before I did my last live stream, I specifically said, I'm probably not going to do a video on it. I don't want it to look like I'm piling on. But at the end of the day, when I saw that the only thing you were trying to do initially, you were just trying to exploit Kobe Bryant's death just to target LeBron James. And I knew you were doing it then. I just didn't mention it. But the statue ceremony confirms it. You are trying to exploit Kobe Bryant's death for money and for your own personal gain. Because you haven't said anything about Kobe Bryant. If I pulled you up on the panel, you wouldn't know anything about his career. And when you do your next video, you'll probably only say something about Kobe Bryant's career after you Googled it, because I've called you out on it. But we all know if we pulled Dreamers Pro up right now, the man who said Jordan was getting guarded by Charles Barkley, we know for a fact he would not know anything about the game of basketball, because he comes over here to channels, just like the social identity theory states, trying to be a part of a group where he does not belong. We'll continue with this breakdown as well, but we're still going to get to the reaction video, you guys. This even dissects the impact of parasocial antagonism. It says, while parasocial interactions can have some positive aspects, such as feelings connected to a broader community or being inspired by a celebrity's achievements, parasocial antagonism can have negative consequences. It can contribute to a toxic online culture, distort public perceptions of individuals, and detract from meaningful discussions about their professional contributions and achievements. Can you guys explain to me, what does that sound like? That sounds exactly like Dreamers Pro. Let me read that again. It can contribute to a toxic online culture. Let me pull these up again. Is this a toxic online culture? Another LeBron video. David bet David slams LeBron. Right? Hold on. Let me remove this comment so y'all can see this. Is this toxic to you guys? Would this be considered toxic? LeBron fans are livid at LeBron. Gilbert fires back at Stephen A. Smith. Rashad McCants suggests LeBron pays the media, and he does 2 videos on it. Toxic. Horrific news out of the NBA Christmas Day ratings. He blames it on LeBron. LeBron James fans boldly predict the downfall of Dreamers Pro. More about LeBron. Shocking video comes out of LeBron in total awe of Michael Jordan. Toxic about LeBron. LeBron takes a disgusting shot at Michael Jordan. This is what we call, right? The impact of this, it says it can contribute to a toxic online culture. Dreamers Pro, your channel has become a toxic online community. You distort, just like it says here, public perception of individuals, that individual being LeBron James, and you detract from meaningful discussions, the discussions that we have over here, which are meaningful because we actually talk about LeBron's professional contributions and his achievements on the basketball court. Now, I asked Dreamers Pro, please come up here and we can have the discussion on LeBron's professional contributions and achievements, and we can discuss that. Can you have that discussion? Do you even know what his achievements are? Do you even know what any of his professional contributions are? Or are you invested in this toxic online community that you have created, which has motivated you to create over the last 60 days, which has motivated you to create 78 videos on LeBron James, and all 78 of those videos are toxic and or negative towards LeBron James? And when we go back to the definition, right? What does it say in this definition? This term can describe a situation where the content creator, in this particular case, Dreamers Pro, develops a one-sided, antagonistic relationship with a celebrity. LeBron James will never respond to you, Dreamers Pro. You got extremely lucky that Gilbert Arenas even gave you the time of day, and ultimately still looks at you like you're a joke. Often characterized by excessive criticism, you have excessive criticism. 78 videos in 60 days. All 78 videos are negative. Excessive criticism and scrutiny. I believe that would fall into the category of excessive scrutiny and negative bias that goes beyond professional critique into personal territory. How do we know? He is now trying to exploit Kobe Bryant's death on a personal matter. The Bryant family, Kobe Bryant's memorial, and then the private statue unveiling, which was, again, could be said, which was personal, which again, if Vanessa Bryant has no complaints about it, I have no complaints about it. But you're taking it beyond professional critique into personal territory. 78 videos represent this. This is the exact definition of what you're doing. We can close it. It says right here, let's finish it out. It says, in discussing someone's legacy or impact, especially in sports, it's crucial to maintain a focus on their professional achievements, contributions to their team and the sport, and the positive aspects of their public persona. While critique and analysts are part of sports discourse, crossing into personal criticism based on non-relevant endeavors can undermine the quality and objectivity of the discussion. What has Dreamers Pro done in literally all of these videos? These are non-relevant endeavors. Laker fans livid over image of LeBron laughing. Non-relevant. Rashad McCants suggests LeBron pays the media. Non-relevant. Horrific news about the NBA Christmas Day ratings has nothing to do with LeBron James. Not relevant. LeBron James fans boldly predict the downfall of Dreamers Pro. That's extremely not relevant because no one cares, especially LeBron James, about Dreamers Pro. Shocking video comes out of LeBron in total awe. No, that video's been out. And we all know that LeBron has a lot of respect for Michael Jordan. You just late to the party, Dreamers Pro. Not relevant. We go to the next one. Disgusting shot at Michael Jordan. Well, you got that off of one of the least credible sites on YouTube, Sportskeeda. Not relevant. Chris Broussard and Rob Parker totally ripped LeBron James and AD for missing. No, not relevant because you lied. LeBron James totally disrespect Kobe by not attending this statue. Well, if Vanessa Bryant said it was disrespectful, you would probably have some type of credibility. You don't, because she has not spoke ill of LeBron at all. We got all these videos that represent Dreamers Pro being a parasocial antagonist.